Hi there guys, welcome to Dinos Vault once again. Today I'm reviewing the Honda BRV, wherein BRV stands for Bold Runabout Vehicle. Now all of us have been eagerly waiting for Honda to announce the prices for the BRV, and with that being done, I guess one can say it is reasonably priced because it nearly splits the segment apart by sitting right in the middle, and at the same time the BRV also tries to offer something extra which the competition doesn't offer currently. Now this I believe might fall in its favor. I'll be sharing the price range for both the petrol and diesel variants towards the end of this review, so please stay tuned. Also looking at the competition, which is of course the likes of Duster, Terrano and Creta, Honda has had the opportunity to study the market thoroughly while working on the BRV, especially what the competition lacks, which is why they have come out with a trick or two up their sleeve with their bold runabout vehicle. Now does the BRV have what it takes to shake up the competition, and what extra or special does it have on offer to demand our attention? Let's find out. Now taking a look at its design, the active solid motion design philosophy adopted by Honda for the BRV manages to captivate our attention and make its presence felt on the roads. Up front is where we find all the action, the aggression and the animation. The BRV looks stunning, striking and quite imposing from up front. The solid wing front grille looks bold and intimidating. The headlamp assembly looks new age with the projectors, LED guide lights and neatly integrated turn indicators. The fog lamps with chrome rings look premium. The front skid plate lends the car a typical SUV kind of a look. The sharp bonnet lines and the sculpted front bumper too enhance the car's sporty appeal. Coming to the profile, I love the design of the 16-inch alloys. I believe these are similar to the ones we find on the Mobilio RS. The integrated turn indicators on the outside rearview mirrors too look classy. The sharp character lines that run across the body do remind us of the Mobilio, but they do gel well here with the rest of the design. We do get body cladding all around, which again underscores its SUV character. The roof rails too further add on to the sporty visual appeal of the car. At the back, we get futuristic looking combination lamps that look gorgeous. I choose to call it futuristic because the rear lamps appear to be connected from end to end with the reflectors, which gives the car a distinctive look in the segment. We also get a rear skid plate as well as a sporty looking rear spoiler, which completes a radical new age and contemporary design concept. Getting inside, the leather seats look amazing, though these are available only in the top end variant. The fabric seats too look quite good. The dash is neatly laid out, and though it lacks the touchscreen infotainment system, the plastic quality and finishing does feel premium with the silver accents on the AC vents and steering wheel, as well as the carbon fiber type finish near the glove box. The 3-pod instrument cluster is well laid out with an analog speedo and tachometer. The digital multi-information display gives out the average fuel consumption, instantaneous fuel consumption, outside temperature, etc. The 3-spoke steering wheel is perfectly sized and offers a good feel and a good grip. The only thing that might disappoint you is the lack of a touchscreen infotainment system. Now before you start complaining, let me tell you that the AVN or the audio video navigation system is available as an optional accessory from Honda. Also, the trade-off for being a 7-seater with no touchscreen infotainment system rather than being a 5-seater with a touchscreen system makes more sense to me, because we Indians like to pack in as many people as possible in our vehicles while going on a trip, and since they are also offering the AVN as an accessory, it does seem pretty legit to me. The basic infotainment system that we get with the car offers Bluetooth connectivity along with USB and aux input. We also get an MP3 player and hands-free telephony. We get 4 speakers and 2 tweeters in total. We get 2 door speakers up front with tweeters mounted on the door pillars. We also get 2 more speakers at the back near the 3rd row. There's also a power socket up front, which would always come in handy. Taking a look at the 2nd row, the BRV is slightly narrower and not as wide as its competition. As a result, the 2nd row is best suited for 2 adults and a kid in between. That's also because we have a central armrest in between and there is no headrest for the passenger who sits in the middle. The legroom and headroom is very impressive, and I guess it is more than sufficient. Getting into the third row is also quite easy thanks to the tumble down seats that flip over easily. The third row is quite a usable one for adults. Though there is no proper under thigh support, the legroom I guess is decent enough even for the adults. This has to be by far and away one of the most well sorted out third row seating among the cars available in our market currently. The glass area for the second row is huge, and even for the third row it is just about decent enough not to make you feel claustrophobic. As a result, even the driver gets good all-round cabin visibility. Now, talking about storage spaces, we do get two 1 liter bottle holder slots in the rear doors. We get half-liter bottle holders and map pockets in the front doors. We even get bottle holders for the third row. We do get cup holders wherever necessary, and we also get a spacious glove box that would always come in handy. Now, taking a look at the boot space with all three rows up is 223 liters, and with the third row folded flat is 691 liters. However, coming to the multiple seat folding options, the third row comes with 50-50 split seats that can be folded one at a time. As you can see, we can also fold both of them down. We can flip them over as well, as you can see here. The second row comes with 60-40 split seats, which again can be folded one at a time or even two at a time. The second row also tumbles down and flips over. I don't think this kind of flexible seating option is available in any other car in this price range. The second row seats also come with sliding as well as reclining options. Now, talking about other noteworthy features on this car, we do get automatic climate control, which has kind of become mandatory these days in this segment. And of course, we do get dedicated rear AC vents for second and third row passengers. We get a heat absorbing windshield, which is crucial during the summer season. Then we have the engine start stop system, speed sensing auto door lock, keyless entry. We also get paddle shifters for the automatic petrol variant, which I guess is first in segment. And we also have electrically adjustable and foldable outside rear view mirrors, as well as plenty of other features as well. Talking about the safety features, dual airbags come as standard right from the base variant for both the petrol and diesel, which is amazing. Also, ABS with EBD comes as standard right from the base variant for the diesel range, which again is a great initiative from Honda. I'm really glad to see more and more manufacturers trying to offer life-saving features such as ABS as standard right from the base variant. I always believe safety features should be given priority over luxury features because nothing can ever replace a person's life. We also get impact sensing auto door unlock, and then we have Honda's very own ACE body structure, which stands for Advanced Compatibility Engineering. The ACE body structure features the highest grade steel, and this body structure ensures distribution of frontal crash energy more evenly throughout the front of the vehicle. This helps reduce the force transfer to the cabin and also helps more evenly disperse the forces transferred to other vehicles involved. Talking about the engine specs, we get two engine options to choose from, one petrol and one diesel. The petrol variant gets a 1.5 liter iVTEC engine that puts out a max power of 119 PS at 6,600 RPM and 145 Newton meters of torque at 4,600 RPM. This comes mated to a 6-speed gearbox. It's also available in a CVT automatic variant. The diesel variant gets a 1.5 liter iDTEC engine that puts out a max power of 100 PS at 3,600 RPM and 200 Newton meters of torque at 1750 RPM. This comes mated to a 6-speed manual gearbox. There is no automatic on offer yet for the diesel range. I drove the diesel variant and I wouldn't be surprised if this ends up being a bestseller because it just seems to be a perfect all-rounder. First of all, I must say Honda have done a fabulous job at lowering the NVH levels to a great degree in this car. The cabin feels nice and premium. The seating is just about perfect. We don't sit way too high. There's good amount of back and lumbar support for the driver. Also, the steering feel is just about perfect. Be it maneuvering through the city traffic or holding up at highway speeds, the steering feel and feedback is just spot on. The gearbox is smooth and the clutch travel too is not all that far. The clutch action is light as well. There's a bit of lag felt in the lower RPMs, but if you can work the gears appropriately, I think that shouldn't be a problem. The engine is nice and refined. The chassis and suspension are absolutely brilliant. I'm seriously impressed with the way the car drives. You need to test drive it at least to experience the amazing handling it offers. The BRV being a 7-seater is the longest in its class, which translates into better high-speed stability. The only addition that I think can do complete justice to its superb handling characteristics is larger 17-inch wheels being made available at least as an option. Braking is very reassuring as well. Ground clearance is best in class at 210 mm. Fuel tank capacity is 42 liters. Turning radius is 5.3 meters for the petrol and 5.5 meters for the diesel. Talking about the mileage claim, for the petrol variant it is 15.4 kmpl for the manual and 16 kmpl for the CVT. For the diesel variant, it's a jaw-dropping 21.9 kmpl, which I believe is very impressive. Price ex-showroom Hyderabad for the petrol range starts from 8.91 lakhs and goes up to 12.28 lakhs for the top-end automatic variant. The diesel range starts from 10 lakhs and goes up to 13.22 lakhs for the top-end variants. That's pretty much it for now. I just hope you enjoyed watching this video. Until next time, this is Dino saying ciao. Take care, God bless, and drive safe.